ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to Let's Play Skyrim, where it's the following morning. We've stayed the night at the Bee and Barb. The place is cleared out, thankfully. It's bloody noisy when we came in yesterday. And we're just sat at the bar here. Need to have some breakfast, actually. Let's see. Apple pie for breakfast. How decadent.
If you've got the coin, you're welcome here. Otherwise, hit the road.
Let's have a chat with Kirava, shall we? What's the word around town? He said, just completely inconspicuously.
Riften's biggest exports used to be fishing and honey until the Blackbriar family moved in. Now the Matery is the biggest game in town.
What's the word around town? He asked again, exactly the same as before.
The Thieves Guild has been pushing hard to regain a foothold in this city. Rumor has it they're falling apart from the inside.
Interesting. That doesn't make an awful lot of sense either, because I'm getting the impression that the law enforcement in this town is not really enforcing much in the way of law at all, except for the stuff they decide to just make up on the spot. Visitors' tax, indeed. So how on earth is the Thieves Guild doing so poorly? That doesn't make sense. Do you know where I can find some work?
Of course. It's all in this note.
Uh-huh. Letter from Shogar's Grove Battle added. To all capable warriors, a group of bandits have stolen something of great value to my family's kingdom, the headsman's cleaver, and fled to Skyrim like cowards. We believe they are remnant members of the Green Cap bandits who have been a thorn in the Queen's side from the day she was born. Our sources tell us they're holed up in Lost Knife hideout as the Queen's strongest knight. I have been tasked with retrieving it. However, if I don't survive, I ask that you eliminate these bandits in her name. The Queen will gladly bestow the cleaver to the one who vanquishes her oldest enemy, Shogar's Grove Battle. Interesting. Does Orsinium have a queen these days, then? What's that about?
What can I get?
Oh, nearly accidentally clicked steal there. That would have been catastrophic. What's the word around town? He asked again.
If Maven Blackbriar keeps raising prices on meat, I'll have to resort to watering it down just to make ends meet.
What's the word around town?
Crime is an all-time high in this city thanks to the Thieves Guild. Don't we have enough problems with the war going on?
Interesting. Any news or rumors floating about?
Here, take a look at this.
Note on Greywater Grotto added. Vampires of Boldful Cave added. Okay. Where can I learn more about magic? Is there anywhere in this province I can learn about magic except for the damnable college?
Head north to Winterhold. There's a college there.
Uh-huh.
They teach magic. Most Nords don't care for them. Else you could go see the Jarl's wizard. Might be able to help you.
Maybe I'll try that then. So I'm a little bit distracted at the minute, folks. There's a large fluffy pussycat sat on my lap right now. And no, you're not imagining things. In the previous episode, you did hear him repeatedly meowing in the background. He was he was in the office with me yesterday. No, it wasn't yesterday, but a few days ago when I was recording. And he was hungry. He wanted his lunch. And wasn't taking no for an answer, so that's why you could periodically hear little meowing noises in the background of the previous video. Oh dear. Anyway, yes, Colin. Yeah, he's looking up at me right now, like he knows I'm talking about him. Yep. Oh! He sat up on my lap and nearly bumped the microphone with his head there, but we're good. Anyway, my little co-commentator down here. Right. Sorry to wrench you out of the immersion there. I don't have the camera on when I'm recording for YouTube like this, so otherwise I'd show you him
Got the coin
on screen.
Otherwise, hit the road.
What have you got for set? No, I think we're good.
come back and see us again.
I think we're good. Barkeep. Let's head out the door here. Who are these folks hanging around? What are you staring at me like that for?
Looking for work? I need someone to deliver a message to Sibby Blackbriar.
I'll be with you in 1 second. I have a couple of notes I need to read first. Notes on Greywater Grotto. Attention travellers, there have been strange noises emanating from Greywater Grotto, a cave near the border to Cyrodiil. There's no evidence of any danger, but travellers should proceed with caution. Very good. And vampires in Boulderfall Cave. Attention adventurers, Vigilant of Stendar has brought word of increased vampire activity in the Rift, particularly in the area near Shorestone and Boulderfall Cave. Travellers should take extra caution when travelling at night. Ugh.
Oh, what to believe? If it's true.
What sort of message do you want me to deliver?
Well, I recently approached Sibby Blackbriar about buying Frost, one of the finest breeding horses in Skyrim. He agreed to sell. I paid Sibby half the cost of Frost up front, but before he could deliver, Maven had him locked up. Sibby believes this exempts him from our deal. It does not. I want you to talk to Sibby for me. Then I want you to bring me Frost and the lineage papers that prove the horse's worth.
Sounds easy enough, I suppose.
Good man. You won't regret it. Head to the Riften jail and talk to Sibby. Get him to tell you where Frost and his lineage papers are and bring them to me outside Riften. You'll be well paid for your time.
Why is Sibby in jail?
No idea, but whatever he did, it must have angered Maven. No guard would lock up a Blackbriar without the old lady's permission.
Interesting. And why don't you go tell Sibby yourself?
I'm not exactly comfortable around guards or jails. Definitely not when associates of mine have been locked up. No, I'll meet you outside of town.
I find something about this a little fishy, but unfortunately I need the money. I haven't been this broke in a very long time.
I'm really getting tired of your excuses. When you borrowed the money, you said you'd pay it back on time and for double the usual fee.
I know I did. But how was I to know the shipment would get robbed?
Next time, keep your plans quieter, and nothing would have happened to you.
What's this guy doing? Oh no, it's a courier, isn't it?
Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only.
Pay up or else.
Let's see here. Looks like that's it.
Everything else?
Got to go.
I am a strangely popular fellow, aren't I, when it comes to the mail? What is it now? Watch for the mage. Anonymous letter. Someone please help. A group of necromancers are experimenting with conjuring zombies using ancient dangerous magic, which I fear will have unintended and irreversible consequences. I was expelled from their studies as their ambitions grew into folly against my warnings. They're performing a ritual to summon a large group of these foul, uncontrollable creatures as we speak in the southernmost area of Skyrim and must be stopped before it's too late. Are you just handing these out all over the place? To anyone who looks remotely like an adventurer? Is that the plan here? Where did we get this? Watch for the mage. There's been a suspicious-looking elf mage wandering the road from Windhelm to Yogrim's Overlook. It's not talking about me, is it? Likely a Thalmor spy sent to infiltrate the city. If you see this elf, be sure to report your findings to the guard. Interesting. Better not be talking about me. What the devil do you think you're staring at? Search the thief's body. What thief's body? Whatever. Let's pretend that didn't pop up. Okay.
Guaranteed clean and free from rock joints.
We need to find somebody to sell our crap to. That's the main thing. We've got like no dosh at the moment. 48 gold, that's it. So.
New in town, eh? Here for the fishing, I guess.
I hadn't thought of that, but actually now you mention it.
To dust like a giant. Only a mere 20 gold coins, and all this could be yours.
I'm not interested, but would you like to buy something from me?
Running a little light in the pockets, lad?
You could say that. And who are you calling lad?
Your pockets. They're a little low on coin. I can tell.
And how could you possibly know that?
It's all about sizing up your mark, lad. The way they walk, what they're wearing. It's a dead giveaway.
What do you mean?
Look how you sniffed out my little scheme at the North Gate. You knew it was a shakedown and you called him on it. That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, you seem to be well acquainted with wealth, shall we say, in air quotes.
Wealth is my business. Help me out, and I can add to yours. Would you like a taste?
What do you have in mind?
I've got a bit of an errand to perform, but I need an extra pair of hands. And in my line of work, extra hands are well paid.
What do I have to do?
Simple. I'm going to cause a distraction. You're going to steal Medesi's silver ring from a strongbox under his stand. Once you have it, I want you to place it in Branche's pocket without him noticing.
Why plant the ring on Branche?
There's someone that wants to see him put out of business permanently. That's all you need to know. Now, you tell me when you're ready, and we'll get started.
No, seriously though, why are we doing this to Branche?
We've been contracted to make sure Branche remembers not to meddle in affairs that aren't his own. Now, since we're not the Dark Brotherhood, we're not going to kill him. We're just going to make sure he sits in the prisons for a few days.
So the guard at the North Gate was your man, was he?
Aye, that he was. And you sniffed him out because he broke one of the cardinal rules of our business. He got greedy. He was told to run the scam on merchants, but he smelled the gold on you, and his judgment went out the window. Actually, I admire how you handled the situation. You kept your cool and you didn't kill him. That's the mark of a professional thief.
More than just a professional thief, but thanks for the compliment. And how am I supposed to do all of this? In broad daylight, no less.
Do you want me to hold your hand as well? You're going to have to sneak over to Medesi's stall and use your lockpick on the strongbox. Then, when you have the ring, you pickpocket Branche and leave it behind.
Very well. Let's do this.
Good. Wait until I start the distraction, then show me what you're made of.
If you're looking for a handout, you'll want to speak with my husband.
I have
If you're looking
something
for
amazing
company,
to show you that
I
demands
suppose
your
I could
attention.
do worse.
Not right now, madam. Okay. Right, I forget exactly, like, which
Fresh meats and produce.
freaking thing is... right, here we go. Let's untick that for a moment. Medesi's ring. It's... where exactly? It's over here. This is going to be difficult.
Bullies around somewhere, planning to feed the poor.
Not
with this
everybody's
nonsense
paying
about
attention to your little distraction.
What is it this time? Patience, Branche. This is a rare opportunity. I wouldn't want you to get left out.
That's what you said about the whiz vessels, and it turned out.
Right, let's give this a try. Oh boy. There we go.
Crushed root mixed with water.
Right, what have we got? The silver ring. Ooh, interesting looking, isn't it? Huh. We're not going to take the rest of the stuff, as tempting as it is. Wasn't part of the assignment, was it? He did give us that rather subtle hint about not being greedy. Too greedy, anyway. So, let's grab the ring. Leave the rest.
This item is the real thing. Lads and lasses, I give you Valma Blood Elixir.
Oh, come on. Are you talking about the snow elves?
Here we
The
go.
one and only.
Before they're gone.
Mystical beings who live in legends. Come on.
Alright, now we'll just pop it on this chap in right straight in his pocket. 90% chance to play, so I hope this works.
You little thief!
You got to be kidding!
That course through their veins.
You've got to be kidding, game. I'm sorry. I am safe scumming that, absolutely 100%. Sorry, dice gods, but screw you.
For their own protection, but I can promise you that the contents are genuine. One sip of the
that's the YouTuber's curse right there. You know, you get a 90% chance. Most of the time that'd be fine, but just because I'm recording a Let's Play, the dice gods decide to mess with me. Where's the ring? There we go.
Well, I see that my time
There we
is
go.
up.
Keep your hands to yourself.
What a waste
Did
of
he
time.
spot me or not? I can't tell this time.
I knew I shouldn't have waited.
Alright, it's done.
Looks like I chose the right person for the job. And here you go. Your payment. Just as I promised. The way things have been going around here, it's a relief that our plan went off without a hitch.
If only you realised, Brynjol. What's been going on?
My organization's been having a run of bad luck. But I suppose that's just how it goes. But never mind that. You did the job, and you did it well. Best of all, there's more where that came from. If you think you can handle it.
Looking to stay alive? Why take a chance?
I can handle it, sure.
All right then. Let's put that to the test. The group I represent has its home in the Ratway beneath Riften, a tavern called the Ragged Flagon. Get there in one piece, and we'll see if you really got what it takes.
New in town, eh? Here for the fishing, I guess.
If you're looking for a handout, you'll want to speak with my husband. If you're looking for company, I suppose I could do
Gosh,
worse.
I'm really being harassed by the NPCs in this game, aren't I? Did I?
Fresh meats and produce.
I can't remember if I installed that mod that makes them all shut the hell up. I can't remember if it's in my mod list or not. If it's not, I might want to consider adding that because I'm getting a little bit tired of being harassed constantly everywhere I go. Anyway. Hanging moss. Don't mind if I do.
All right, Branche. Turn out your pocket.
Buy
We
some
know you
armor
have
and live
it.
to
Oh,
tell
hello.
about it.
Have what? What in blazes are you talking about?
Don't play stupid.
Time to witness my
I said turn out your
handiwork.
pockets. Now.
I'm telling you, I don't... Wait, what's this ring? This isn't mine.
That's right. It isn't yours.
Looking
You're
to stay
under
alive?
arrest, Branche.
Why take a chance?
Beautiful
This is
baubles
insane.
and
I didn't
gleaming
steal anything.
gemstones
I never
over
saw
here.
this ring before in my entire life.
We can do this one of two ways. You can walk with me up to the
Grief,
keep,
that's quite a
or I
hammer.
can drag your lifeless body. Your choice.
All meats guaranteed.
But I...
Clean and free
Very
from
well.
Rockjoy.
Protect yourself right. Buy armor
Buying
from
and
Relka.
selling.
I think even I would be rather intimidated by that weapon being waved in my face. Bad luck, Branche. Where does he
Buy
think
some
he's
armor and
going?
live to tell about it.
The guy's just sort of standing there. Oh, Skyrim just being Skyrim, I see. Okay, well anyway,
Here for the fishing.
let's find a shop. Oh, hello. Where's
Working
guy?
at the Riften fishery is tough, but it puts some coin in my pocket.
I see. What do we got here? Blackbriar Meadery. No. The Pawned Prawn. Here we go. This is where we need to be. Let's finally get rid of all my crap. Hello.
My husband Bercy will be the death of me. He spends too much time worrying about Riften and not enough about himself.
Talking about the man like he isn't present, eh? That's a bit rude. Alright.
I have all sorts of interesting items for sale. Have you looked around?
Your shop has a most unusual name.
Catchy, isn't it? In my youth, I was a fisherman. I had a beautiful ship named the Brawny Prawn. But the years have a way of creeping up on you. I ended up selling that ship to open this place. Seemed only fitting to name it after her. Well, changed it a bit, I suppose. If I had been smarter, I would have kept my boat. Coming to this city was a big mistake.
What's wrong with Riften? What isn't wrong with Riften?
The question is, what isn't wrong with Riften? This city is corrupt, rotten to the core. No one cares about anything except themselves. and how much coin they can make off the misery of others.
I know. I almost feel at home here. It's rather marvelous. What's the Ratway? Have you heard anything about that?
It's our name for the old sewers that run under the city. It used to be a huge system hundreds of years ago, but it fell into decay, just like the rest of Riften. The guild stocks the place full of thugs that aren't good enough to join, so watch yourself if you venture down there.
Good to know. Tell me about the Thieves' Guild.
They used to be pretty feared around here. I mean, you'd whisper the name, and it'd send chills down your spine. Now, they're nothing more than ruffians and thugs, trying to pry a few extra coin from honest people. All it would take is a small force of guard to go into the Ratway and flush them out.
What have you got for sale, anyway?
Trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing.
Right, okay. Doodly-doodly-doo, value. Let's start getting rid of some stuff we don't need. Right, I've sold all of our miscellaneous sort of loot and junk. I've got 730 gold now. I'm now looking... The only thing I kept a hold of was the Dunmer ingots. Now, as I said, I didn't see Fathis doing much smithing in this playthrough. However, I did reconsider that from a certain angle, which was that actually I could see him making jewellery. Like amulets and rings and things like that. Not that we've got our hands on either like silver or gold ingots right now, but I could actually see potentially Fathis using a forge to make jewellery, which could then be enchanted or whatnot, sort of, it feels very kind of like, mystical and elvish to me, like Celebrimbor in The Lord of the Rings, making rings of power and stuff. That feels a bit more on brand for Fathis, I think. Like, if he was able to smith rings and amulets and stuff in Morrowind, he probably totally would have done. So I'm not going to discard the Dunmer ingots entirely, partly because they're Dunmer and Fathis just loves Dunmer stuff, but also because if I can level up my smithing through making jewellery and amulets and things, then I could potentially see Fathis using Dunmer metal to try and make himself a Dunmer sword or dagger or something fancy like that. Probably not the armour, because he's not a heavy armour guy, but, weapons, potentially. That's something that probably interests him, actually, trying to make Dunmer weaponry from scratch. So I'm holding on to the ingots for now, even though they're weighing me down a fair chunk. Anyway, I've found 2 spell tomes in this guy's inventory as well, one of which is Prepare for Adventure. Creates a set of basic enchanted mage items, robes, circlet boots, destruction staff in your inventory for 198 seconds. Not really interested in that. But I do fancy spell tome healing, because we don't have access to healing right now. So there we go. Now I can heal myself. I don't have to rely entirely on potions, which is
good day.
Going to be nice. I need to actually use the book, though, of course, don't I? Spell tome healing. Brilliant. That's good stuff. We were really suffering from not having access to that until now. Normally you start the game with it, obviously, but I've got that mod that made it so that didn't happen. Anyway, now that I've got my hands on... I've got a little bit of cash, not much. We're still really starving for money at the moment, but I've got a bit. I'm going to go visit the castle. And,
protect yourself right.
see if we can speak to the court mage. Oh, hello.
Visiting Riften? All are welcome at the Temple of Mara.
Oh, you're a priestess, you're not a mage. Okay. Mist Veil Cube discovered. Anything going on over here? Okay, no. Right.
Have our scouts come up with any information on these reports of dragons?
Yes, my lady.
Not as impressive as Dragon's Reach, is it?
Supposedly involved a dragon. It killed several soldiers before it departed.
I want you to speak to the city guard. Make sure there's a contingency plan in effect in
What was
case
that
Riften
noise?
falls under attack.
Yes, my lady.
Oh, was it that guy getting
I've
paid
also
by the
taken the
steward
liberty in
for doing a little
preparing
quest?
a
It's one of those random adventurers.
Just in case.
As Jarl Layla's housecarl, I would ask that you maintain a respectable distance from her at all times.
Can do. Not here to see her anyway. Ah!
Did you have some sort of official business here?
Yes. Doesn't concern you, though. Annoying man. Is that a known route? It is! Hello.
Did we have an appointment? No. It was a delivery? I can't remember. Excuse my disorganization, but I'm in the middle of some delicate experiments.
What has you so preoccupied?
Someone actually interested in what I'm doing. Amazing. Well, allow me to explain. My experimentation involves a magical construct and a reagent that will allow the construct to maintain a field of permanent harmonic energy.
Fascinating. Do go on.
Aha! So, you're a student of theoretical applied harmonics. Putting aside Ralston's constant of universal inversion for a moment, how would you approach the problem? Draw the harmonic energy into the reagent, or allow it to generate its own field?
Have you tried using calipers?
Calipers? That's utterly ridiculous. Maybe long ago you could just find calipers in every household across Tamriel, but not anymore. Hold on. You've given me a brilliant idea. Just as calipers hold materials in place, a soul siphon can hold magic fields in place. Genius! And I'm sure you've completely worked out how to counteract complete dimensional collapse, right?
Oh, have you tried swallowing a soul gem? Just an idea.
Are you completely insane? Swallow a soul gem? That has to be the most brilliant and unexpected solution I've heard in a long time. It solves all of my problems and keeps the field stable. Now all I need... Wait, what were we talking about?
You appear to need help getting organized.
Yes, I could use some help with that. An assistant, perhaps? No. Maybe a familiar... No, too messy. Well, at any rate, organization is not my strong suit. Not at all. I need as much help as I can get. In fact, if you could retrieve a few things for me, I could start on my next set of experiments.
Well, what did you need me to get?
As you can imagine, I tend to forget things often. Leave things around. I really must learn to put these things away. What I need is my Dwemer stirring spoon, my orichalcum ingot, and my grand soul gem. In fact, I could use them immediately. Bring those items back to me, and I'll be happy to experiment on you. No, that isn't right. I'd be happy to reward you.
Have you considered a career in House Telvanni by any chance, Wylandria? Well, point the way and I'll see if I can find them.
Excellent. I can't wait. Well, why are you still standing here? Oh, right. You need to know where they are. That would help.
Right, anyway, where exactly am I going?
Let's see. Last time I used the Dwemer spoon was at my dear friend Bodhi's house in Iverstead. Fellstar Farm, I believe it's called. The orichalcum ingot should still be at Winterhold at the Frozen Hearth Inn. I don't know why I didn't just take it with me. And last is the soul gem. I left that one in Windhelm at the White Phial Alchemy Shop. It was a good trade, too. Oh well.
I can't promise you I'm going to get these back to you anytime soon, you know. That's a lot of traveling. Anyway, what have you got for sale?
Huh. I had you figured for a mage. I think you'll appreciate this.
Right, what has she got? Oh, the Lessons of Vivek by the Tribunal. I did not expect to see those here. Anyway. Right, she's got lots of soul gems and things, some robes that I'm not terribly interested in. Scrolls. Tomes, need spell tomes. What have we got? Right, alarm. Atronach mark. Marks his target for 11 seconds. The mark detonates when struck by a summoned reanimated minion, dealing magic damage equal to 15% of the target's health. Interesting. Azure Reconstruction. 20 stamina per second to heal a damaged conjured minion, 20 points per second. Also interesting. Backlash. Interrupts target spellcaster. Blight. Bolt of poison that inflicts 4 points of damage per second for 15 seconds. Quite like that, actually. Bone Spirit casts a vengeful spirit that homes in on the target and explodes for 55 points of magic damage to undead. It only works on undead. Interesting. Bound Battle Axe. Bound Sword. Ooh. Now that is tempting. Candlelight. Also would be useful. Choking Grasp. Absorb Health. Oh, our old friend Absorb Health, everybody. Okay. Clairvoyance. Conjure Avenging Wraith. Conjure Cat Totem. Oh, there's a lot to take in here.
Now, where did I put those spiders?
Don't buy
Not a good idea to misplace one's spiders, if you ask me, but good luck with that.
Full of pollen.
Excuse me, were you talking to me? Yes, you should probably leave. Now then, I have bought a lot of things. We've got 3 gold coins left, by the way. We're absolutely broke now, but I think it was worth it. I managed to get us Oak Flesh, Candlelight, Bound Sword, and Long Stride, which, while concentrating, grants 20% movement speed and 25 carry weight, tripled when out of combat. For those wonderfully awkward situations where we've accidentally become over-encumbered because, oh, I don't know, say some random dude ran up to us and chucked a pair of enchanted boots at us. Which, I have sold, by the way, so if he comes back looking for those, then he's going to be in trouble. Yeah. Very good. More magic, everybody. Let's add these to the favourites menu. Oh, I always forget about Ancestor's Wrath. Our little ancestral power. I kind of wish it was still summon ancestral ghosts like in Morrowind, but you know. Although, actually, I don't know if it was that when we played Morrowind. I think it might have been Sanctuary instead. Candlelight. Oh, we've got so many like random friggin' mod added spells and things and powers in here, cluttering the menu. It's very annoying. Anyway, summon long pipe. Oh yes, I forgot. I got a mod that lets us smoke a pipe because Fathis used to have a pipe in Morrowind, so I have a mod for it. I think I might need to actually get my hands on a pipe and then use this power to actually smoke it. In case you're wondering what that's about. I almost forgot about that. I installed that weeks ago. Now then. Is that all of them? I think it is. The magic menu. Gear. Aid. Yeah, I'm going to have to start using the sorted categories, aren't I, the way this is going. Right, yeah, very good. Bound sword in the right hand, I suppose. Although I'd like to try long stride, honestly. Oak flesh is going to be a big help, I think. That's the main thing. It'll help us, well, not only level up our skills, like alteration, I think it is, but also just it's going to help in combat. But there you go. Trains the Magicka at a bit of a fair clip, but we do get to move faster, and it will resolve some carry weight issues up to a point. Not bad. Not a bad little spell at all. I rather like that. Okay, well now we're completely out of money, so we're gonna need to resolve that situation really quickly, aren't we? So locate Brynjolf for the Ragged Flagon. Joining the old Thieves Guild, eh? Not the first time in his life Fathis has been involved with such people. knows from experience, I think, that there's money to be made with this lot, even if their reputation isn't what it used to be these days. What else we got? Lots and lots of random... Ah, yes, Sibby Blackbriar in the jail. That's the other thing, isn't it? Is this the jail entrance? We better get on with this. Yeah, we do need the money right now, so... Okay. Hello there.
Hey, you're not supposed to be down here. Official business only.
Ah. Oh, it's fine, I'm allowed to be here.
Sure, and I'm Queen Berenzaya. Now tell me another one.
I'll be back.
Until next time.
I see how this is going to have to work. Alright. We'll have to deal with that later. Better go and find Brynjolf and the Ragged Flagon, I suppose. At least that's probably not going to cost me anything. Right, let's see. It's down here, isn't it? There've been some new shops and things added down here. House of Garments. Are these just people's houses? Yeah, Valandor's house. Well, this rather reminds me of Vivek in a way. It's sort of like a much less impressive, much more impoverished version of it. Canal side housing and all that. Ugh. It's almost as smelly as Vivek, too.
Buying and selling fine jewelry
We
here.
got here public notice. Warning, stay out of the Ratway. It has come to our attention that some misguided citizens have been venturing into the Ratway late at night. To complicate matters, others have seen fit to spread rumours of their disappearance, stirring up talk of ghosts and phantoms haunting the sewers. We would remind you that the Ratway is not a safe place for commoners, and any talk of ghosts is nothing more than tavern gossip. We will investigate the matter shortly, but in the meantime, take heed and do not enter the Ratway. The Riften Guard. Interesting. What quest did that have, then? I've heard rumours about a ghostly apparition that's been haunting the Ratway in Riften. I should investigate the area and see if I can learn more. Should I indeed? No, I don't want to read the note. I want to go through the door. Am I not going to be able to get in there until I take the note away? Apparently so. There we go. Alright then. A woodcutter's axe and a skull. We're off to a lovely start. Okay, not getting through there. It's really dark down here, isn't it?
I don't know, Droff. They'd skin us alive if they knew we were doing this.
Why are you always acting like such a big baby?
Okay.
I've gotten us this far.
We have a house as big as the Blackbriars by now.
Just double checking my spells here. Anything else I want to do right now? Or maybe oak flesh. Don't have enough magicka, but it's regenerating. Also probably want to pop my mage hood on.
Okay.
I'm good.
Did I just accidentally get rid of my bound sword? I think I might have done. Yeah, it doesn't work like in the other games. It doesn't go into my inventory. Oops.
To the Ratway. I'll be right back.
Alright, here we go.
Do your worst.
Couldn't see where on earth I was swiping there, but I managed to get him. Steel arrow 10. Not sure I want that. The fur armor with sleeves. No. Where's his friend gone? Oh, he's right there. I don't suppose he's going to turn around, is he? flesh is going to run out in a second. Hello?
Yes?
Oh. Whoa, shadows went really weird there, didn't they?
You'll need to do better than that.
Well, if you're not going to mug me, I'm certainly going to mug you. I'm actually amazed, by the way. I don't know what's going on there, but they're supposed to attack you, these guys. He's just standing there like, no, not interested. But thanks for the dosh. Oh, a little bit extra. Carrying on. This looks like a one-way trip. What's all this? A gourd. Ah, hello. Oh wow, look at that. I had no idea this was a thing with that mod. We've got a little custom trap disarming thing. That's kind of neat. There we go. I wasn't expecting that at all. I really do like that mod. It's just such a small thing, you know, adding extra lock graphics, but... There's probably some spikes in there or something. Random pair of gloves, some boots, and another axe. Oh. Can't see anything in here. What's the deal? Rift and underground. I don't think we want to be going that way. Although, I shall make a mental note of that hatch existing.
Is someone there?
What I wouldn't give for a night eye spell.
Yeah!
Ow!
No!
I see he's having the same problem. Okay. Well, this won't do at all.
There?
Well, there's an alchemy table over there. I do actually need to do a bit of alchemy.
Yes.
Alright.
Someone there?
Oof! Oof! I say, oof! Oh, I got him. Thank goodness. We good? Should be good. Why is my magicka not regenerating? Gloves of the Pugilist. 200 they're worth. Unarmed strikes do 10 additional damage. Got kind of a unique look to them, don't they? Must be a mod that adds that. Right. Big magicka poison. Why am I so... Am I hungry or something? I'm trying to figure this out. Cooked beef. Okay, my magicka is just not regenerating for some reason. Normally it does. It was earlier. This isn't like a thing where I forgot that health doesn't regenerate because survival mode. I'm pretty sure Magicka still bloody regenerates. We're not playing Morrowind here. Alto Noir wine. Alright, yeah, quit alchemy. I think I have some new ingredients I need to test out. Yes, quite a few of them, in fact. Not the salt. Alright, what can we make out of those then? Restore Magicka. It's rather on point, isn't it? Sure, I could experiment with the other ingredients, but I don't really have time right now. Briefly get the torch out here as we proceed onwards. Well, that does appear to be a ghost of some sort. How's my health is still absolutely knackered. What am I doing? I'm trying to find. Yeah, here we go. I'm really confused. What the heck is wrong with my Magicka? Have I been head injury? Injured for 270 seconds or until fully healed. Stops Magicka regeneration and drains 5 points per second. For 2 minutes. Right. Well, that's just annoying. I guess I'll have to drink a potion to heal myself then. Anything here that will restore a little bit of extra? This rabbit haunch. That'll get me back to full health. I've still got the effect. Will these tomatoes sort me out finally? There we go. There we go. My Magicka is now finally regenerating. Goodness me. Right, good to know that's a thing. Head injuries. I didn't actually need to heal myself, but I felt like casting that anyway, just out of spite, I guess. Anyway. Hello, ghost. You don't appear to be terribly hostile, which is unusual. Oh, it's gone through there, to the Guardian Vault. Do I really want to follow this ghost? I have other business down here, but... Started Pets of Skyrim. Find a key to the skeever cage. I don't think I want a pet skeever. Hello, Scritch. I don't think I want a pet skeever, much less a pet skeever that apparently someone's been feeding skooma to. Alright. Curiosity's getting the better of me here. Okay, it's quite a bit lighter in here, isn't it? Guild Mage. Guild Mage's last words. What's this about? I am done. My wounds are too deep, and so I have chosen to remain and lock this area. All I can do is pray that slowness made it out and sealed this dreaded place shut forever. At least then my death will not be in vain. Oh, that's not good. That doesn't bode well. Not sure I like the look of this at all. We're going to do a little save here, because I have a feeling that whatever's in here is probably going to kill me right proper dead. Activate barrier. Magical barrier blocks your way. That's a fascinating looking sword. mind if I do, I suppose. Satchel. Okay, it's got a fish in it. Just a dead fish. No big deal. MBD. Doors controlled by magic. Alright, that's not coming open then. An enchanting table. Sloane's Journal, Volume 3. What was done, what cannot be undone. We did what we set out to do. Our commission was fulfilled. This is what, 4th era 131. This is a good 70 odd years ago. They trap here with the aid of inhabited smugglers. Okay, they tried to trap someone here and it clearly didn't really work. Okay. Chap had a fancy magical sword. There's at least some comfort in knowing that our foe can no longer wield his blade, for he and the magical shield are one. He is bound to it. He is now both its prisoner and its guardian. Casualties were high. We've trapped this fellow in the vault, whoever he is. We want to seal it up. Alright. Use this for anything. Could disenchant the gloves of the pugilist. I can't remember which way around it is. Like, is it disenchanting weapons gets you loads of XP and disenchanting armor gets you almost none, or is it the other way around? I genuinely can't remember. I think I need the money more right now than the XP, frankly. Store is controlled by magic. This one's open though. Well, that looks rather ominous. That. You can keep your garlic. Actually, no, I'll have the garlic and all. Oh, hello. Oh. We need oak flesh, don't we? Except... Oh, we also need magicka to cast things like that. He's level 33. We're actually boned. We're absolutely boned. Oopsie daisy, wrong button. Oh, critical mistake that, I think. Well, if I can keep kiting like this, I don't know, maybe I can beat him. Let's pop a few of these potions I made. They're rubbish, mind you! Catapulted across the room. Oh my word. Come on, Magicka, come back. Maybe I can try and take him in regular old combat. Oh, it's doing virtually no damage to him. Jolly good. Right, forget that. Okay. Okay, I feel like maybe I can beat him, but it's gonna take some chicanery, that's for sure. I don't suppose I have any... I don't have any scrolls, do I? No. Any useful potions? Not really. I'm determined to see if I can make this work. Oh! Shield bash me in the face. Well, no, there's a sort of scaffold here. Can I climb up this? Oh, you've been outwitted, haven't you, sir? Ah, we're not quite done, are we? That just seems to have opened something. Potion of health, coin purse, no smuggler. Old smuggler's note. What have we got here then? Damn these mages with their magic. Things were good here, life was sweet, and profits were aplenty before the boss agreed to help these these fools with their trap. This venture will cost us the shirts off our backs, I'll wager. That and plenty more besides. Okay. Sprinting and jumping is hard, apparently. Oh, come on, let me up. Damn this game. Damn it all to hell. There we go. Alright, what have we up here? Locked novice. Well, look at me, I'm a novice. There we go. Okay, I thought that was a potion, it's just ales it turns out, but I guess I'll have it anyway. Guild Mage's note. How could this have happened? Our plan should have worked, but who could foresee that his weapon would interfere with our simple enchantments, and now we have become ensnared in our own trap. What is this weapon, and what does it herald? Alright, well, at least we're getting some good loot down here. Gonna replenish the old wallet. The Argonian account book 1. Common clothes with accessories. Common work boots. Guess I'll have the potion and the ring. Okay. It's turned green. And now this is open. Alright. Let's see that ghost again. Just heard a gate opening. Alright. Skeletons. Cursed remains of the smugglers. Oh, come on. I'm starting to run out of lockpicks, you know. This is not good. Canis root. More lavender. I'm going to try and loot these skeletons, but... Oh! Okay, not interested. Another guild mage. Guild mage's warning. I warned them to be cautious. No matter how perfect the incantation, magic is the husband of chaos. We let our guard down, and this abomination is the result of our hubris. And to make matters worse, it is divided into 3. Divines help us all. 3. Now there's an auspicious number. Oh, hello. Almost missed this. Got no use for a skull right now, must admit. Not collecting build your own skeleton kit issue 1 here. Okay. It's leading me this way. Okay, here we go again. Seems to be far fewer places to run in here, which is worrying. Oh, it's summoned an Atronach. That's just lovely. Oh, and he's doing magic this time. Well, I'm pretty much trapped. I'm dead. Yeah, I think that we managed to kind of cheese our way through the first fight. I don't think it's going to work out this time. This door's controlled elsewhere. All right, then fine. No, I'm not sure I fancy my chances against whatever that is right now. I have to make a mental note to come back here later. I'm rather intrigued by that peculiar-looking sword. Never seen anything quite like it. Now then, where was I? Trying to find the blasted Thieves Guild, that was it.